The story that came in with 7, which is like 7 and 6, which is, it's not just that there's an evil empire or an evil corporation or something, it's a particular bad person. There's a penultimate evil bad guy who's doing this for his own reasons. And so that's who we have to kill to save the world. And Final Fantasy IX combines those two because, as Moon and I were discussing, the point that we got to in our 24-hour stream of it was only like 40% of the way through the game.
Jesus.
Yeah. Granted, we did a lot of grinding on stream because it was a 24-hour stream. We couldn't just stop and be like, okay, we're gonna stop now so Tori can go do a bunch of grinding. It's like, no, we're just gonna grind on screen and Moon is gonna fill the time. Which most of the time was Moon bitching about particular love plots in the game. Which, yes, looking back at it now, absolutely stupid and, like, annoying because, frankly, heteronormativity is annoying. But keep in mind, this was also a game written for, like, the early 90s, so... like, not everyone was willing to be out there with the potential of gay.
Alas.
So we just made our own gay. We kept saying that, damn, Garnet has, like, more chemistry with this random shop girl than she does with Zidane. Like, I am excited for Coco to play 9. Because I wanna get those reactions out of Coco and see, like, what she thinks of it, but also I understand that Final Fantasy IX is probably going to be one of those where it's going to be, like, 40 parts.
Oh god, yeah.
Because, keep in mind, when it came out on the PlayStation 1, it was 4 discs long. And I think the only time I'm going to actually stop you is when we get to the point that I know that I got pissed off about finding out about, which is there's a point in the game in which if you go forward, you can no longer visit places you used to be able to visit, because... So if there are things like extra bosses and stuff that you want to go do, you have to do them before that point. And getting the best weapon in the game... like, if that was a goal of yours, if you wanted to get the best weapon in the game, you have to do it before that point.
Ooh.
Because it requires fighting, like... much like in Final Fantasy VII, I believe, there are the optional bosses that you can do,
yeah.
Which were, like, the Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald Dragon or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Final Fantasy IX also has a similar thing where there are extra bosses that you can go fight, and the reward for defeating them is you get the best weapon in the game, the Ultima weapon.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Granted.
Secret bosses are always so much fun.
They are fun. Granted, will it be useful for the end of the game? I have no idea. I've never gotten the Ultima weapon.
Oh, well then we're definitely gonna have to do that. Are they just that hard?
It was more that, like, I never played the game to play the extra bosses. I mostly played it just to get the main story.
Gotcha.
So, I thought that I'd be able to, like, go do it afterwards. And then, no, it turns out, oh no. Those areas are locked off once you hit the 4th disc. Got it. Fuck. Oh, hey. I wonder who that could be.
Under Sir Sandy's orders, I, Medusa, shall destroy this tower and drop this continent out of the sky. You can't stop me. Perish.
Oh, looking pretty hot, Medusa.
Well then.
Alright.
Also, apologies, I'm turning back to voice activity, which means you will hear me typing. Because My thumb is getting tired holding down the talk button. I was trying to be curious, but I'm like, I'm talking too much to actually type it.
That sucked. Man. Let's see how much damage you do with your weapons. Yeah, well, there we go. I know what you're talking about, Marco. I remember because I recently watched Pharaoh's LP of that, and literally the very first time he went underwater, it was right next to him and he screamed.
Lord. The flame is blowing violently. It could explode at any time. Wait! It's dangerous. My memories come back. I'm the surviving ancient guardian of this tower. I was asleep for ages, but when something happened to the tower, I was awakened. I must have lost it from sleeping so long. This is bad, but we may have a chance. I've got to go in here and fix the reactor. I'm sorry, the what? Otherwise, the floating continent will lose its power and fall. I guess this is it, guys. Thanks for everything.
Dash, you'll be killed!
Yeah,
What
I've
are you-
already accepted that lot in life. This is my mission. I gotta see it through to the end. Once I stop the Eddy in the Strait, you go to the island of dwarfs, got it? That's where the power of fire should be. Once I'm down below, I'll warp you out of here. Well, see ya. This is it.
I feel like we missed a lot in between by going to this place first.
Yeah, we missed the bit.
Dash.
It's like, what? What? Originally, you're supposed to marry some girl, and then you're like, nah, I got a mission to do. And then, what? What the fuck? Sad. Sad. So sad. Dash sacrificed his life to save us all. Still not nearly as tragic as Yosef. Oh shit, what are those?
They're cute, that's what. They're pigmen.
They're Kime. No, they're pigmen. Sorry, I read Kime first, and I keep forgetting that no. The first name is the one attacking. Not the target. I was about to say they're Kime, what the fuck?
Kime's fighting herself.
Mood though. Like, freaking mood. Oh. Well, what now?
I did have a reaction to that, Marco, but it was all internal, and it was, oh, this is reminding me of the Sky Tides. Man, I miss that game. That was one of the best role-playing experiences of my life. Oh, wait, what are we doing?
Speaking of, you know, I talked for length at games and stuff. Coco, what's your favorite RPG?
Likewise, that's a very difficult question, but that's because I've played so many.
It's not easy. For me because I haven't played enough. I've only played a select few, but like I haven't played Chrono.
Traeger?
Is it
Or Cross?
I think it's Trigger. I don't know. I
Funny.
know one of them is lauded as being like the best RPG.
Yes,
of the
that's
of the
Chrono
Super
Trigger.
NES.
And funny, because that's one of the
Okay.
ones I'm like considering. Like, if I had to pick top 3, I would say Chrono Trigger, Secret of Mana, Earthbound, and maybe Illusion of Gaia. Like, those 4 are like my top favorites of all time, I would say.
So there are 2 of those that I haven't played. Well, technically 3. But 2 of those that, like, prior to meeting you, I had never heard of.
Which ones?
Like, I had never heard of the Earthbound series,
Okay.
and I've never heard of Illusion of Gaia before this moment.
Oh, it's so good. It's such a gem.
I guess
It's really
just gonna be
fucked up,
another game that
too.
we write down on the list. It's another game we write down on a list of games that Tori needs to play.
Chrono Trigger is another one, like, that's one that Kime and I talked about playing, and I was also like, when I suggested that, like, all 4 of us should play something, I was like, oh, maybe that one would be good.
Maybe.
Because she also has never seen it.
Aha.
I wonder if Moon has played Chrono Trigger or seen it.
Honestly, I don't know, because I don't think we've ever talked about it before.
Moon,
It
I
doesn't-
summon your ass.
doesn't-
I'll definitely be playing it, Marco. I'll definitely be playing it at some point. After, like, the 300 other games I need to play.
Exactly, right? Like, damn, we got so much. Like, I got a whole list, and I've started shifting some of that over onto Leaf because, like, you know, once I finish up what I finish up, Leaf's mostly gonna take over my channel.
Oh, look, exactly where we
Oh.
needed to be.
Hey! It's almost like we knew where it was. Lally ho!
Look, I may be a hoe, but you don't have to, like, scream it at me. Oh, did I tell you? Did I tell you about my, like, Freudian slip the last time I played Hades?
No, what happened?
There was, you know, one of those, like, like, little shops where you can buy a skill or something of that sort. And one of them was talking about do so-and-so more damage when striking foes from behind, but I accidentally said hose.
Ah, I see. No, that's accurate. Nazco stole the dwarf's treasure, the 2 horns. He dove into the lake.
2 horns of ice, the dwarf's treasure, but a bad guy stole them. We can't forgive him.
Same.
Okay, hold on. I can do this. Which one's good? Which one's good?
A dwarf horn was stolen. Lolly, lolly ho!
Did that work?
Yep.
Okay.
We've put a spell on the remaining horn, so no one can get near it.
Fucking Christ. What the shit? I thought that I had one, but oh, here it is. I'm scared to click on that one because I don't want the background effects.
A beautiful crystal tower used to stand on the North Mountain, but now there's just a cave there.
A lot of these I don't have any idea what they sound like because we just going.
High potions. Ooh, but they're expensive.
Ooh.
But let's get some. Alright, and some softs. And echo herbs. That's good. But yeah, I guess Illusion of Guy is the one I would want to promote the most because it is one of my favorites, but it's not one a lot of people talk about. And
Yeah.
it's very unique, and it was very unnerving as a kid. I'm trying to... There's just a lot of it that kind of lampshades a bunch of horrific stuff. And then some outright horrific stuff. Like, there's a secret boss there, but I've never been able to, get to it. Because what you need to do to get to that boss is collect all the red jewels in the game. And there's one red jewel that requires you to return a runaway slave.
Awkward.
Yep.
Very awkward. Thank you.
I'm like, yeah, no, not doing that. Like, you can save them afterwards, I learned, like, long after I had, like, played the game last time. But I was still like, I don't know, still makes me feel a little dirty. Alright,
Yeah.
let's get that. Oops, I think I bought it twice. Let's get that. Oh, we can't. We should sell. Okay, let's sell.
Let's see, did we get any other responses? I think I got them through email. Unfortunately, while doing this, I also have to still look at apartments because we're trying to move in with Hales. Hales is trying to move here. But in other news, I recently found a very weird thing at the supermarket. It is chocolate churro flavored Pop-Tarts.
Chocolate churro flavored Pop-Tarts.
Uh-huh. It makes my brain go do a what? 'Cause, I've had churros before. Like, that was probably my favorite thing about going to visit Disneyland whenever I went down to California. It's like, because in Seattle, churros weren't a thing for a really long time because we didn't have a large, Hispanic population up here until the last 10 years or so. And of course, everyone has their opinions on that. I'm fine with it if they're bringing good food, so I'm good. They're bringing good food and they're good people, so I'm fine with it. But like up here, we didn't really have that as an option, so it was really exciting for me to go and visit my family, and then go to Disneyland and get some churros, and like they were so delicious. So, obviously they've come up here in more recent years. We go down to the Washington State Fair and there's vendors who sell it out there. Jack in the Box now offers it as a dessert, although I really wouldn't call them churros. I really wouldn't. Cream-filled donuts, yes. Churros, no. They're just churro-shaped. Because Jack in the Box, the way they do is they put dulce de leche inside the churro, and then fry it, and then powder it in sugar and cinnamon. So, like, I'm not opposed to it, but it's not... It's also, like, a pre-frozen thing, so...
Yeah.
To me, it doesn't really feel the same because you don't get that nice, like, chewy, airy texture that you get from a fresh-made churro.
Yeah.
That's kind of like... For me, anyway, it's a requirement. For other people, it may not be a requirement. Leave the dipping outside, honestly. Especially because some of us can't handle dairy. But this, I'm seeing it and I'm just like, I want to try it because I like the concept of chocolate, and I like the concept of cinnamon, and I like the concept of sugar. So I'm really curious. Yeah, exactly, Marco. It's more of a worry that, you know, a jerk can be a jerk no matter what race. Like, that's kind of the thing. Ironically enough, we also just got new neighbors out here, so... Because, ignoring all the drama that went on with the previous neighbors, I guess they moved out, and so they had a company come out and, like, fix up the place. Although they also left their cars behind, so, didn't know what to do with that, because, like, the guy came over and he asked me, he's just like, so, I don't know if you knew the people who used to live here. I'm like, no, I knew them, but, like... Also, I tried to keep my distance from them, because, especially towards the later years, things got crazy. But, like... He's just like, yeah, they left their cars here and we're not sure what to do with them. And I'm like, your guess is as good as mine. Like, honestly, I don't know why they left the cars there.
I wonder if we'll be zapped if we get near this.
Do it. Ouch, an invisible wall. Okay. Well, answered. But yeah, the new people who moved over there, guy and his girlfriend is apparently a major gamer, and she's actually the one who bought the house, and the boyfriend moved in with her. So...
Looks like we're gonna have to get another airship to get rid of this rock.
Damn! How are we gonna fit the airship in this tiny hole, though? Guess we're just gonna have to use Minnie on the airship.
Yes, exactly.
That's what the game has taught us so far, is that, oh, if there's a rock, you break it with an airship. If there's a hole too small for something to fit in, you use Minnie to bring the thing in. Oh, we need a toad here. Got it. Time to go diving in. Fuck. Oh, this place is a bust. They are full up and they have a priority wait list.
Oof.
And they lied about the cost of their 2-bedroom.
Bombs!
That is quite unfortunate. Oh, shit. That's probably my most annoyed thing about looking for a new apartment and looking for places, is a lot of them, they're either blatantly lying about the cost of their places or they haven't updated their websites in a long time. Like when they post on apartments.com or Hotpads or something. Because oftentimes it's like, oh yes, I found this place and it was within our budget. And then I contact them and they're like, oh, it's actually like $200 more than that.
Ugh.
I'm like, why are you lying? Why the fuck you lying? Let's see, which apartment place is this? This is Greystar Foster Commons. Okay, let's look at my list. I don't remember contacting Foster Commons, but maybe I did. I don't know. I've contacted so many places in the last 2 months that I can't be expected to remember any of them at this point. Like, I'm honestly curious. How long ago did I contact this person that they're just now getting to me? Diminy Christmas. Also, if I'd known that they were run by Greystar, I wouldn't have applied to them at all, because Greystar is, one of the pricier places out here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 129th Street, Seattle.
Getting a lot of Zeus's rage in here.
Hmm.
I wonder what that could mean.
It could mean anything, honestly. Could be anything.
Some says lightning a fool. I mean, Zeus certainly is.
Yeah.
Oh! I like these enemies.
I like the color schemes. Boulder.
I love the boulders, just like, I've seen some. I'm dead.
I appreciate that that's what the merman looks like, honestly. 'Cause the mermaids look the same. Just with, like, lipstick. You know, thinking about it now, and the fact that my favorite Final Fantasy game is 9, it really explains a lot about my monster fucker tendencies. And how I'm just like, no, I expect better from video games. I expect that if you're gonna give me several different races of, like, creatures,
They ought to be
for
distinct.
playability, they ought to be distinct. They ought to be more than just human with cat ears,
Yep.
or bunny ears, or horns. Like, okay, I didn't include MMOs in the whole thing. MMORPGs still love Guild Wars, because they did a lot of things right, and then they did a lot of things wrong. Oh, hey, hello. Who are you? Ah, stay back! I won't give you the horn! Die! Yep, no, that's the voice for that. Sticking to it.
Speaking of monster fucking, that guy's getting very friendly with that snake.
Uh-huh. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so he uses fire. Right? Because we didn't use fire. He used fire. Yes, tactically place snake for coverage. I don't know what you're talking about. Solid Snake is always tactically placed. God, speaking of, Coco,
Tori.
do you ever plan to play AI the Somnium Files?
Yes.
Damn it. That's worse. Okay, the only advice I'm gonna give is there's gonna be some times where you're just gonna be very, very frustrated with the game.
Oh, it's a Spike Chunsoft game. I know.
Yeah, well... That's right. You play
what the
Danganronpa,
fuck?
So you're probably more used to the bullshit than I am.
What is this?
We got a worm friend. We got a worm friend. It's a worm.
All right, I'm fine with that.
I'm okay with that. It's listen, we had a worm moon recently. It's fine. Also should forewarn that I don't know what the Arcana is planning, but I have a feeling it has something to do with Vlastimil.
With what?
Vlastimil, the
Oh.
Worm Man? Distressed honking. Yeah, no, they've been hinting a lot at, like, talking about the worm moon, worm on a string, and stuff like that, and I'm just like, you guys are gonna release a romance tale for Vlastimil, aren't you?
Why not Valdemar? I want to die!